At the critical moment, the Israeli Air Force once again used actions to demonstrate its destructive power across everything. According to news from the Russian satellite news agency in Moscow on October 9, Israel Defense Forces spokesman Adrai said that the Israeli Air Force's airstrikes on the Gaza Strip have destroyed hundreds of military facilities belonging to Hamas. The spokesman said that the Israeli Air Force carried out attacks on 550 targets in the Gaza Strip, and the targets hit included tunnels and infrastructure armed by Hamas. More than 100 direct threat sources were subjected to devastating airstrikes, and hundreds of Hamas-armed artillery launch sites were razed to the ground by air-to-surface missiles launched by the Israeli Air Force and heavy bombs dropped. In addition, the Hamas-armed forces' carefully constructed defensive positions in the Gaza Strip were also covered by Israeli artillery fire, including permanent or semi-permanent defenses such as fortresses, frontline command posts, blocking positions, troop assembly points, ammunition reserves, trenches, etc. These facilities were directly destroyed by Israeli tanks and heavy artillery, resulting in the deaths and injuries of thousands of Hamas-armed personnel. The entire Gaza Strip was completely disfigured by the Israeli Air Force bombing, and the scene was very tragic. The Hamas-armed forces, with backward equipment and limited strength, only caught Israel off guard at the beginning of the conflict. Then they were beaten by the Israel Defense Forces and showed signs of collapse across the board. According to the latest report from the Russian satellite network, the United States, which has made it clear that it will fully support Israel, has dispatched the most powerful Ford aircraft carrier battle group in the world to the eastern Mediterranean Sea and strengthened the U.S. Air Force in the Middle East, including the deployment of additional F-15 and F-16 heavy fighter jets, F-35A multi-purpose stealth fighter jets, and A-10 ground attack aircraft. There is no need to question the will and tenacity of the Hamas-armed forces, but modern warfare relies on strength. How can the Hamas-armed forces, which only have homemade rocket launchers and not even a decent fighter jet, be a match for the Israel Defense Forces, which has all the modern equipment?